Live
from the Mirable Studios in Royal Berkshire.
This is United Kingdom Talk with Chris Reardon.
Good morning, oh gorgeous ones. Welcome. It's another day. It's Tuesday, the 28th of July, 2020. Welcome along to this morning's happy, exciting talk show coming to you live from Television Centre here in Royal Berkshire. I'm so pleased to see one of my close friends, little Danny Gibbs there. Good morning, Dabby. Who's Danny? Danny, watching in Cleethorpes this evening, this morning. Good morning to you. How are you today? And lots of other people. Mick Davenport, Jason Hughes, Diane Jebb, Peter Wright, Mandy Davenport, Gavin Out and About, Gavin Bass, head of Twittering on this channel. Mike Rees-Ponto, good morning, sir. Gosh, there's so many people with us live this morning. There's the delightful Shania Steele. Adam the plumber, early as well today. Adam, nice. Not driving to a little job somewhere. Someone's pipes blocked up with poo waiting for you to undo them, dear. How awful. Good morning, Adam. Ella Marge TV here. Every morning you're there now, aren't you? Welcome back, darling. Hello to the delightful LaBelle, who is our New York top drag queen, joins us most mornings. Mr. Gary Davidson is in the house. Stephen Malone. Good morning, Stephen Malone. Live from sunny Dorset. You mean you're in Dorset? We're in Bracknell in Berkshire. You're in Dorset. What a lovely part of the world. Oh, yeah. Dawlish? Is that Devon or Dorset? I think we've talked about that before. Went on holiday there once in Devon. My God, the hills, dear. Our poor little car couldn't get up this hill. My dad was in second gear. And the beautiful red soil you've got there, haven't you? Joe Woodruff, morning, Joe. Christopher Woodhouse here as well. And LaBelle, your emerald-eyed buttercup of magic, is with you once again on this exciting Tuesday morning. So welcome along to the show. This morning's almond, I've got bad leg this morning, and it's at the top. It's between the knee and the sort of waist, just above the knee, going for about 6 inches. 6 to 7 inches. Goes from like the top of the knee up there, and it's obviously some sort of muscle that I've pulled yesterday. Mind you, I did go for a couple of long walks yesterday. Now, here's a question for you. Does anyone do fitness on here? Looking at the chat box this morning, I can't see anyone at all that does fitness at all, to be honest. But does anyone do fitness on here? If so, here's an interesting question for you. Very interesting question. Is it better to do a 1.5 hour walk once a day, or is it better to do 2 45-minute walks a day, or indeed 3 30-minute walks a day? Which is better? My money's on the 3 30 minutes. I reckon you're probably better to do 3 30-minute bursts rather than 1.5 hours. So anyone any idea? Rather than just guessing, which I'm doing, I'm guessing on the 3 30 minutes. But it just occurred to me yesterday, because I went out yesterday morning and quite long, I suppose about 1.5 hours, and I noticed I'd done about 8,000 steps. I thought, I'm about 2,000 steps short for my 10,000. And so last night I went out for a little walk as well. Not so long, about 40, 45 minutes. And that got me up to, I think, 12,000 steps in the end, something like that. Because apparently the magic number is 10,000 steps a day. That being said, it doesn't seem to help with weight loss. It really doesn't. The weight loss. And they drummed this into us at Slimming World, where I went a couple of years ago now. They drummed it into us. You can do as much exercise as you want, but unless you're training like an athlete, and I mean, who of us trains like athletes? You've got to be so dedicated to be able to do that. That, possibly, and that is your job. You are an athlete for a job. Do you see what I mean? No time to go to work. No, you're going up and down swimming pools and running around fields and things like that, and racetracks. You wouldn't have time to do that, mate. No. And they told us at Slimming World, most of it is to do with what you eat. If you control your eating and eat less calories than you want and do no exercise, you will lose weight. Exercise is very, very good for you. Of course, we should all be doing some sort of exercise. I'm absolutely convinced once you go over the age of sort of 40, you must do something. Not everyone wants to go swimming. Not everyone. I love swimming. Unfortunately, I can't go anymore. Some of them are reopening, but I don't feel what would the word be? Safe to go swimming. All those and sneezing in the pool. I don't think so. Nope. So my swimming pool, I rang them up yesterday actually. My swimming pool is on pause. I can pause it for 3 months apparently. And I've done that for a lot of people who won't go at the moment. Yeah. So you got to find the thing you want, whether it's swimming, walking, cycling. I couldn't do the swimming, so I thought, well, you've got to do something. And I started walking and get my bike out again. You know, I don't know if I've pulled a muscle or something in that top half of my leg, but I wonder which one is better for you. Let's just scroll up there, say hello to a few more other people there. Good morning to Alan Wainwright, Diane Jebb. Good morning. There's my nephew, Gary Butler. You're up early, 10 to 9. Morning, Gary. Morning, Gary. Adam the Plumber, ever bubbly, the ever beautiful, ever wonderful, international 5-time of top DJ and all-round Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Chris Reardon. And anybody says otherwise, I'll smash their facing. Oh, Adam, you're such a nice person. I do have one of my certificates here somewhere, actually. Oh, there it is there. Look at this. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. My boys 1997 Best DJ Award. Yes. Oh, yes. 97 and 07, 70. It was 23 years ago. Oh, it's wonderful what you can print out on your computer these days, isn't it? Some people have some sad, lonely characters. They create their own certificates, don't they? I mean, how sad is that? You can sit there if you want to on your computer. Oh, do you know when I cough, my leg hurts? It's like something goes straight down. God, that hurts. Definitely a muscle of some sort. So some sad, lonely characters. You can get a certificate for anything you want online. Oh yes, you know, best if you do gardening at all. Anyone do gardening? Just type it in, gardening certificate. You'll find something, print it out, get someone to sign it for yourself and put it up on your wall. Then when people come round, you can pretend you are a gardening winner of some sort. You know, Pontin's Junior Talent Competition, which I came in second one year. Thank you very much. 1979. Pontin's Junior Talent Competition, second place. Thank you very much for playing the piano. Second. I mean, there were only 3 in it, but nevertheless, I was second. I bet there are people on here who type out their own blooming certificate so they can hang it on the wall and look good. I mean, I could have all sorts of radio and television awards up here. Maybe I should do something like that. All these awards up here. You know, the Golden Globes Award, as awarded to Chris Reardon on United Kingdom Talk. I'm going to have a wall full of certificates here, none of them which mean anything. How funny is this? Good morning to John Aitken. Hello, John. Oh, there we go. Adam's driving to Brighton to deal with some more poo. He's a pipe man. He looks after pipes. Good morning to Gary Ross. Morning, young Gary. Daniel Woodhouse. Good morning to you. Scrolling down. There we are. Excellent. Excellent. Everybody is in the house this morning. All your parcels were posted yesterday. Morning, Michael Lawrence. All parcels have now been posted. Some of you excitedly will receive them today, I expect. Fridge magnet winners, pen winners, they're all in the post. Worry not. Worry not. And yesterday, I went into town yesterday. My mate came round. He had to go into town for something, so on came the mask, and we went into town. And I was pleasantly surprised at the amount of people that were wearing masks. Now, our town centre, we do have an indoor sort of shop thing, but the main part of our town centre, we had it redone a couple of years ago, is all shops, but they are kind of outside. Do you know what I mean? So you got like... How can you put it? Like a long corridor of outside and either side of shops. There's no roof. No roof. So actually, I mean, that would be better than going into, say, somewhere like the Bental Centre in Kingston, where all the shops are enclosed under one big roof. This is all outside. But interestingly enough, including myself and my friend, interestingly enough, not only in the shops did the people have their masks on, but also while they were walking around between the shops. And there is, of course, a one-way system, which some people are completely blind to. We just walk at them. When me and my mate, we just walk at them. We walk at them and look them straight in the face. And you get close to them and they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong lane." And then they move out of the way. Can't they see the arrows on the floor? I mean, how thick can you be? It clearly says, walk that way. Oh, I can't be bothered to walk that way. I stay on this side. You know, one of those, I'll do what I want type people. Stupid. Breathe. Breathe. What you should do is walk like that and cough loudly. That soon gets rid of them. So we had a little walk around there. He had to drop in a couple of parcels. I've got to show you this parcel. Incidentally, there's a couple of pictures being sent in today. 2 pictures. I always ask you to send no more than 2 in. If you do any more than that, the other 2 will be ignored. Okay? Like Peter Wright did yesterday. However, I have kept hold of your other 2, Peter. So I'll show those tomorrow. If you'd like to see Peter Wright's cleaning pictures, I will require only 26 likes today. 26 likes today for Peter Wright's pictures. Want to see them? Click the like. My mate, he had... I haven't got it on here. Oh, what an idiot. Can I do that? Oh, actually, it's on the system, isn't it? It's on the system. I just haven't put it there. 1 minute. Parcel. You wait till I show you how he'd wrap this parcel up. I'm surprised they even took it off, actually. It was one of those companies that you know, one of those, what do you call them? Post, like DHL and all those people. It was one of those, and you had to wrap it up. Oh, I haven't got it on here. Oh, what's that? Is that it? Oh, hang on, that might be it. Oh, yes, it is. There it is. There it is. Right, there it is. 1 minute. Holy, holy, holy. Right, so we've done that. Click that back to that. Yeah, it was one of those delivery people where you don't have to go to the post office. You go into a nominated place. Could be Morrison's or usually like a Star supermarket or something like that. This one, interestingly enough, was had to be dropped into a place called New Look, which is like a ladies' clothes shop. I don't think there's any men's stuff in there. So I've got the parcel. And he brought it round to my house and he said, we got to take that parcel. And I looked at it. Look how he's wrapped it. I mean, that is how he gave this to me. And he said, "Do you think it's wrapped all right?" And I said, "Well, no, not really." Hermes is one of them. No, I don't know which one was this. I think it was, DPD. DPD, well known for, and then running away, aren't they? Just like Yodel are the worst. Yodel and Hermes. Don't use them. Absolutely useless. Shocking. I can't believe idiots still use them. Really. I can't believe you still use them after... And people who lost parcels continue to use them as well. My experience with Hermes, the first time they came and picked a parcel up from here, and then they missed the second one 3 times. And when I rung them up, she says, "Well, we don't actually guarantee to collect the parcels." Are you for real? Stupid cow on the phone, dear. But that's how he wrapped the parcel yesterday. Anyway, he took it into the shop and they seemed to be quite happy to take it from him. So, I don't know really. How can you take a parcel in like that? So he dropped that into New Look. While he was in there... Oh, I didn't bring him up. Oh. While he was in there, I popped into Hotel Chocolate because I wanted to get Auntie Brenda something. Because she don't get anything through the post. You know, nothing through the post at all. In the way of gifts and things like that. So I thought I'll get her something in Hotel Chocolate. And I went in there specifically to buy a box of chocolate. I don't even know if she likes chocolates, Auntie Brenda. She's in her 80s. But I know she has biscuits. And I found some Hotel Chocolate biscuits. Yes. I mean, it was tempted to... I mean, do you think if I opened the tin and took out 1 layer of them, would she notice that? I could take out 1 layer of... They were so dear! 20 quid for a tin of biscuits? God's sake, man. I would have done better to go down to Aldi and buy an entire case of chocolate biscuits for less than 20 quid. 20 quid for a tin of biscuits, I'll ask you. God blimey. Anyway, so I bought this tin of biscuits. Looked quite nice on the picture, and I thought I'll send those to Auntie Brenda. Of course, I came out of the shop and I thought, well, hang on a minute, you probably could have done that online, you know, and got free postage. Now I've got the hassle of having to wrap the things up and put them in a little box and send them off as well. But there we are. Bought Auntie Brenda a tin of biscuits in there. And we carried on walking. From there, we went into Marks and Spencer's. They've got the, the gel stuff outside of every single shop, so that's all good. Mask on all the time. All the time we were out there, we had this mask on from the moment we left the car until we got back in the car again. You know, better safe than sorry. There was occasional people walking around outside with no masks on, but generally, I would say 96, 97% of the people that we saw out yesterday, just milling around in between the shops, as well as going in and out, all had masks on. So very impressed with the residents of the very high-class Bracknell area here in Royal Berkshire, where the Queen's Castle is just around the nose. I'm very, very impressed with the activities of the people in this area. Went into Marks and Spencer to get some blueberries and a little bag of crisps and came back out again. So there we are. Got back in the car. Came back here, had some chips, and I had a halloumi burger and chips. And it was a nice day, actually. I noticed that JD Sports, if you're into trainers, some of the boys on here like their trainers, hundreds of pairs some people have got, I know. At ridiculous, outrageous prices. You know, my limit on a pair of trainers is £35. Absolute tops. Absolute tops. There's trainers in there. Special offer, 80 quid. 80 quid? For a pair of trainers? Don't think so. Another pro trainer, £110, £150 for a pair. I don't think so. You must be off your head paying that for a pair of trainers. But of course, that's their thing. Some of these, excuse me, a bit of apple coming out, out from between my teeth from earlier on, I think, while I was having breakfast. Some of these lads, that's their thing, you know, collecting trainers, and the way. So there's some quite good special offers I noticed in the window in JD Sports. There's trainers in there for like 30 quid. You know, black ones. I don't know why black trainers are not very popular. Everyone seems to go for bright white ones or multicoloured ones. Black ones don't go at all for whatever reason. They're always the cheapest ones in the shop. But there's plenty of special offers in JD Sports if you want to have a look there. And indeed, he had to drop another parcel off in Next. He had to take a jacket in and collect another jacket for his other half. Because they've got a funeral today. His other half's nan died the week before last, so they got a funeral this morning. Yeah, it's all really, really sad, really, when you lose someone like that. So they've got a funeral today, and he took a jacket in to be replaced by another one. And while we're in there, I noticed that the shoes in there were excellent value for money. 30 quid for not trainers, shoes, proper shoes. 30 quid, 40 quid. Lovely. Not too many bright colours, really, for me. I like bright colours. They were kind of like that tan colour and black, basically. The shoes in there. But they weren't too bad. You know, weren't too bad. Good price for shoes in Next as well. Okay, as I say, we went in and out of Marks and Spencer's. There's a delightful lady on the door. Young girl she was, counting people in and out as they came in with the face visor on. She's got the whole face coming from top to bottom there. And that was it. I had my consultation with the doctor on the phone yesterday, who has prescribed me, this is for the pain I've got here, which he thinks it's a muscle. He thinks it's a muscle as well. I do have a couple of little dots there. He says that's what is that there? That's a little sore area there, dear. Actually, oh, do you know it's the same on that side? Oh, okay. I wouldn't have thought of checking that side because I don't have a problem there. He's prescribed me Peroxicon, which is anti-inflammatory, which he says is very good. So he sent that to my medical delivery people, Echo. I'm signed up with Echo, so that should be coming through the post very soon. And I've got to have that for 2 weeks and see what that does. And if nothing works, then go and see him 2 weeks after, which is very exciting. Honestly, so there's my... I mean, I've got more ailments here than Yvonne Lemon when she comes on and tells us all about her tests and things like that. It's like that. Is Yvonne here this morning? Good morning to Yvonne Lemon. Let's just come back to some of your messages there, boys and girls. Oh, Gary's going to be 43 on Friday, are you? Happy birthday for Friday there, Gary. There's Michael Parman. Good morning, Michael. Let's have a look. Christopher Woodhouse. Hermes. Hermes, a postal delivery service. Yeah, they said they were going to collect stuff and 3 times didn't turn up. You leave your parcel outside your front door. And then when I rung the girl up, she said, well, we don't guarantee to come and pick it up. So I didn't bother with them again. What sort of way is that to run a business? What a blooming joke, dear. What a joke, dear. How are we doing with the likes? 16 only. What did I say? 23 likes. Did I say 23? 23 likes. Only a few more to go. Then I'll show you Peter's cleaning pictures. He's been cleaning, boys and girls. He's been cleaning. Morning to... where else are we now? £80 is a good price. Now, what's that for? £80 is a good price for what, Gary? Is that something from earlier I was talking about? Don't ask me what I was talking about earlier. Mike Responto, Argos is indeed to close in Bracknell. Yes, I stopped going to Argos some time ago. Number 566 to your collection point A, please. There was a lovely lady who used to work in the Argos here in Bracknell. She'd been in there for years. Ginger hair. She'd just retired, apparently. And, yeah, she was always very pleasant to the customers in there. Gary Ross is quite right. I like it how you get a card left by Hermes, your parcel is in a safe place, and after 10 minutes looking everywhere, you find it sitting in pieces in the back garden after a driver chucks it in. Is that what they do? Chuck it in there. Shocking. John Aiken's got just 2 pair of trainers in JD Sports. Oh, you've got 2 pairs of trainers in JD Sports for £30. Adidas and Fila. Absolute bargains. There you go. The bargains are out there. Don't be spending £200 on a pair of trainers, for Christ's sake. That's absolute madness. Absolute madness. Gary Ross gets the feeler on the sale rack at JD Sports. £10 to £15. Nothing wrong with that at all. Absolutely nothing wrong with getting cheap clothes. I don't think so anyway. Good morning to Parknest. Morning, Parknest. £80 is a good price for trainers. Christ, Gary. Is that what you pay? I'm surprised your wife lets you pay that. For a pair of trainers, 80 quid? Far too much, dear. I can get a TV aerial pole put up for less than that, mate. I redid the... there's now 2 databases for the bingo. Okay, those of you that hang around for the bingo at the end of our brand new daily bingo show, which started... our brand new daily bingo game, which started yesterday. Okay, there's now 2 databases. There's a Sunday database, which everyone's on, and there's a weekday database. And yesterday, it became apparent at the end of yesterday's show that I had to move on that fairly quickly because it wasn't flowing very well. So last night, I created a weekday Saturday database, basically the emails of the people that play during the week. You should have got a little test ticket last night telling you were now on the weekday list. And if you didn't want to be on that, let me know. And a few people did. Someone I haven't taken off yet is Kaz. Okay. People that then replied to that and says, please take me off the weekday database. And thank you very much for letting me know. I've removed you except for Kaz. If you didn't get one this morning, who didn't get that message last night, let us know, because I may well have taken you off. I literally had to go through the list and guess who is here in the morning and who is not here in the morning. Okay? And it's very likely that I got a few things wrong there. All right? Might have got a few names wrong there. So if you didn't get your little message last night as an email, and as usual, check all of your folders for anything coming from the show, because it can end up in a promotions or a social folder or a spam folder, anything like that. If you didn't get an email last night, then just pop us an email there. Say, please put us on the daytime list, because you won't be on it if you didn't get anything this morning. And I may have inadvertently taken the wrong person off. It must have been, there's 100 names there. And I have to get, is he there in the morning? Is she there in the morning? No, not, and then it should run much smoother than it did yesterday. Okay, Mike Rees-Ponto always looks on eBay for branded trainers. Do you buy used ones? Would you buy used trainers? There's a market for that. Oh, yes, dear. Yes, used trainers and underwear. We've talked about it before. They're all on there. Good morning to Andy this morning. Andy, good morning. Thank you. Andy sent me an email yesterday. And we've got someone's trying to be me on Facebook. Okay, so you might get another message from someone. Oh, can I be your friend? I'm Chris Reardon. And it's actually a picture of me and great nephew James. I am his godfather. I am the godfather. Yeah, I am his godfather. There's a picture of me and James being used by someone else pretending to beat me. So watch out for that and don't add. All right, don't add. Good. That's my bits and pieces. So that's the new bingo database. Let me check this. 17 likes. We want 23 likes this morning for little Peter Wright's cleaning videos this morning. That's what we need. Cleaning picture this morning. I think it was just Peter's I've got this morning. Let me just have a quick look. Yes. Oh no, and I've got a video to show you as well. I've got a video to show you. Do you remember yesterday I mentioned that one of our lovely caravan residents up at the Chapel Hill Marina had created her own outdoor bar, which looks absolutely beautiful. It's like a little beach hut. It's like a mini beach hut. I found a bit of the video that we did on that. Unfortunately, it cuts off at the end quickly because the battery died on the phone at the time. But featuring in this video is my sister, standing there in all her thinness. My sister is now thinner than me. I mean, blimey, she is now thinner than me. And my brother-in-law. Never happened before. They are now thinner than me. My weight's going up. Their weight's still going down, unfortunately. But that's how it is. Okay. In Japan, there are vending machines that dispense used underwear. You joking, partner. Is that right? That's not a joke. Gosh. How strange and mysterious is that? 20 likes, 3 more likes, and I'll show you the bits and pieces. Ever won the lottery? Have you ever won big time? My nan, years and years ago, won the Daily Mirror bingo, £145,000. It's true. She was in the paper along with the rest of us on the front page of the Daily Mirror, which I've got somewhere. Ooh. What's going on there? She was on the front page of the Daily Mirror. And it said, Laughing Linda. And we had dinner at the Cafe Royal. Ted Rogers from 321 came in as well and had a meal with us. Yeah, she won that. That was our family's, possibly our family's only ever biggest win. But have you ever won anything like that at all? A lot of money, you know, over sort of £1,000? Well, in the Daily Mirror this morning, this bloke has won 3 lottery tickets. Here it is. A delighted dad has won £90,000 on the postcard lottery. I beg your pardon, on the People's Postcode Lottery after buying 3 winning jackpot tickets to the same draw. It's not bad, is it? Self-employed plasterer. Oh, well, if it's a plasterer, he'd be on a lot of money anyway, wouldn't he? You ever tried to call one of them out? God. Very talented to be able to do... How do you do that? Put plaster on and make it all flat just by looking. How do they do that? Can you just imagine me doing plastering? Anyway, this self-employed plasterer initially thought he'd won £30,000 after receiving a video call from Jeff Brazier. Who's he? Is he an actor, Jeff Brazier, or a footballer? When Jeff revealed the first £30,000 cheque, Craig was chuffed and he said, happy days, that's class. But moments later, he was shocked to learn he didn't just have one prize envelope to open for his postcode. Reacting to £90,000 he won. £90,000. Reacting to the life-changing news, Craig, who's from Newton in Wales, went on and said, wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much. I'm a bit hot and sweaty. This really... We do like a hot and sweaty plasterer, don't we, ladies? Or a scaffolder. You know, not one of those old builder ones with a bum hanging out about 40 years old. What do they look like? Put that away immediately. Young and fit, that's all we want here. Reacting, he says, wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much. This really couldn't have come at a better time. It will make a massive difference. It's life-changing money. The wife will probably have loads of plans already. She's dancing around the hallway now. I can think about putting a deposit on a house, and I might even get a new car. So he said I can book a holiday, take the kids away after lockdown. Our plans can change with this amount of money. It has to be Disneyland. Well, you can't have. What, £90,000 ain't going to get you all that, mate? Dear me. You see, if that was me, so that's the story there. Have you ever won a massive amount of money like that at all? God, tell us how much. Tell us. Wait, I'm dying to know if you've ever won a massive amount. I haven't. I think the most I ever won once was £50 at the Mecca Bingo in Clapham Junction. That would be around 1984. And that was quite a lot of money then, 50 quid. 50 quid, 1984. And I screamed, "House!" And then all the old dears look round at you and start tutting. But, you know, I mean, if that was me who won all that money and I wanted to buy a house, I'd be putting the £90,000 on a house. Not, well, I'll have a little bit on the house. Let's have a new car. Let's go on holiday. No, I'd be putting the £90,000 straight into the house. Long term, dear. Everything should be long term. Anyone saying on there that they've ever won? Let's have a look there. Presenter Brazier was Jade Goody's husband, was he? Okay. Didn't really know much about her. I know she died, didn't she, of... was it breast cancer she had? I think she had just breast cancer, didn't she? Thank you, Mike Reese Ponto. Can you do that as an email, Mike? I can't remember stuff that's in the chat box. If you don't mind, Mike, just put it in a little email. And actually, I can do it. No, I better not do it now because that might muck up today's game. If you could just put that in an email for us, Mike, and I'll be grateful if you did that, and I'll do that straight after the show. Okay. Andy was so happy when I won the loot, Chris. I couldn't believe what to buy first with a tenner. Oh dear. Shania won a free lucky dip for Wednesday's draw. Is that all? No one's won big time here. Oh, hang on. Here's Ross Patzell. Good morning, Ross. Head presenter at Reach On Air. Head presenter. Ross writes, my uncle goes to a newsagent every day for a paper. And another old bloke used to go in at the same time as my uncle most days for a paper and a scratch card a day. One day he won £250,000 one day and never went. Wow, £250,000. It's all right, isn't it? God, £250,000. Do you get taxed on that? Don't know if you get taxed on that. Mike Reese Ponto, £10 on a postcode lottery last week. He never went in again and never even give the cashier a present. He moved away. Why should he give the cashier a present? What's it got to do with her? She never bought the ticket, or he? Why should he give the cashier a present? What favour has the cashier done to him? He handed over the money, got the ticket. That's it. No. Why should you give the cashier a present? Don't think so. Diane Jebb, highest win I've ever had on the lottery is £2,500. Diane, I've always liked you. Can I just give you my full postal address? Cash only, no cards or cheques. Well done, Diane. Ross Patzel won £100 on a fruit machine at work with a single 10 pence. Yes, actually, that was the night I met my wife. I think I never forget, it was a New Year's Eve. We were in a pub called the Highwayman in Roehampton, which is no longer there, replaced by flats. And it was a New Year's Eve, and there was this fruit machine in there, and I put 10p, and it won. And I got a hold. And it won again. And I got a hold. And it won again. And I think I won, in the end, about £10, which doesn't sound a lot now, right? But in 1981, that was a decent prize, £10. A very decent prize, you know. Really was. Peter Wright won £400 once at the bingo. Gary Ross won 3 large chips on the McDonald's Monopoly game. That's like a little scratch thing, isn't it? Don't you get like stickers on the side of the card or something? Yeah, stickers, isn't it? Little stickers, and you put them on a card, don't you? Presumably they're not doing that anymore, are they? Anyway, that's that thing there. You might be able to get a bike soon on the NHS if you haven't got one. Check this out. I don't know what you think about this. Bicycles are going to be prescribed by doctors for patients, and all Britons will be offered free training on how to ride in a £2 billion drive to get fat Britain on its bike, because 2/3 of us are overweight or obese. That includes me. Overweight. 2/3 of us are overweight or obese. Now, I said right at the beginning of the programme, I have found, and I like to think I do move around quite a lot. I'm walking an hour and a half a day. Hour and a half a day. If not that, I'm cycling for about an hour and a half. But the weight continues to climb because I'm eating the wrong stuff. That's what's going wrong with me. Bread, there's about 4 slices of bread left. If I could just finish those and then not buy any more. It's getting back into that routine. I think bread is probably one of the worst things because it's so easy. I just have 2 little slices of bread. And then you put the butter on it, don't you? And the marmalade, and it all adds up. I think bread is probably... has become part of my diet again, and it needs to come out completely. That's for me. But of course there are people who just don't move at all, and I'm sure it would make a difference to them if they had like a bike. I mean, why they can't just go out and walk, I don't know. Perhaps the government thinks anyway. It goes on. It says free repair vouchers worth £50 will be handed out, and there will be a massive expansion of cycle lanes as part of a revolution unveiled today. We are getting fatter and fatter. You've only got to walk around. And we do follow America. If you go to America, I mean, wow, and I'm not taking the mick out of anyone at all, but I remember when I took my nephew to Florida and we were sitting in TGI Fridays. And there was about 6 people came in while we were sitting there, and they were absolutely enormous. And I said to my nephew, I said, well, what car did they come in? And he said, those 2 vans over there, they had vans because they were so big, they couldn't get in a car. And you can see that's what's happening here. People are getting bigger and bigger. And I'm sure some of it is not moving around enough. I'm convinced I personally do enough exercise. I'm convinced it's what I'm eating. That's the problem. Anyway, the story in the Daily Mail. Boris Johnson announced that GPs in obesity hotspots will be encouraged to prescribe cycling, with patients able to access bikes through their local surgery. Thousands of miles of new protected bike lanes and free cycling training for any child or adult will be offered under the government's biggest and boldest plans to boost active travel. I think this is excellent. The Chinese have got all this down to a T, haven't they? China and, isn't it... I'm sorry, I'm just looking up there because one of my shelves is coming off the wall. Surprise, surprise. Guess who put it up? Oh dear. I think it's Thailand. I think Bangkok. When you see videos of that, there's thousands of people on bikes. Thousands of them. Here, it's getting busier on the bikes. It is getting busier. Here in Bracknell, we're very lucky here in Bracknell. We've got a really good cycle network. You do not need to go on the road. End of story. You really don't. And even we've got some... and it's clearly marked. We've got some pavements that are shared with cyclists, and it seems to work okay. Seems to work okay around here. The difficulty is, of course, good morning to Maureen this morning. Morning, Maureen. The difficulty is in places like London and that, where already the traffic's inches along, and then they take out a lane and give it to the bikes. And it's just a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Why have I got that ticket there? Just a minute. Let's chuck that away there. Oh, I don't know. Just got to write something down there. There we are. It says cyclists... Sorry, the creation of the UK's first zero-emission transport city and a dozen mini Holland schemes. Oh, yes, they've got a Holland as well, haven't they? Holland schemes, which prioritise cycling and walking, will also form part of the revolution. Cyclists will be able to get £50 vouchers towards bike repairs from midnight tonight. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame, because I've just ordered a new tyre for my bike up at the caravan. I must say, in Lincolnshire... I've been taking my bike out there. No cycle lanes that I've actually come across at all there. On the other hand, the roads aren't so busy. Nowhere near as busy as a city, although they're faster. So whereas in a city, you know, got so many cars sort of inching along slowly, out there's hardly any cars, but they're doing like silly speeds along some of these small roads. You know. Now, my sister would argue, I think it's fast because I'm not used to country driving. Well, I'm sorry, I think you must be a complete an idiot. Like some of them are when they're coming round corners at, 60 mile an hour and you've got a really narrow road. But that's all right because we live in the country and we know best. That's what they would say to you people, you know. It says last night, cycling charities have welcomed the plans, which they say will radically improve the quality of walking and cycling infrastructure in the UK. I think this is great news. It's great news. How the whole bike thing works, I don't know how that works, whether or not they're going to give you a bike or whether it looks more likely you'll be able to borrow one from a doctor's surgery. I mean, where these doctor surgeries are going to put bikes, I do not know. I think it's an excellent idea. There's a lot of people who do no exercise whatsoever. They drive everywhere. My sister and brother-in-law, they do quite a lot of walking and exercising like that. But bikes, yeah. I mean, sometimes you don't want to walk. You know, certainly to walk up my mate's house from here, about 35 minutes, between 25 and 35 minutes to walk. On the bike, 10. You know? So if you want to get there fast, bikes are a good thing to do there. Okay, back to some of your messages. Jason, I won £1,400 on the lottery before. That's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. John Aitken won £250 on a slot machine twice. I'd only put in £2. Very good. Very good. Where are we? Gavin out and about won £150 on bingo back about 5 years ago. That's a good win there, Gavin, rather. Ross, when I was with Britannia Music Club in the magazine, entered a competition and won an iPod and the top 40 on CD. This week's top 40 on Radio 1. Sold it on eBay for £200 to get the money. Oh, dear. Scrolling. Scrolling. Quite a few cyclists would benefit from the training. Oh, I agree with that, Parknest. Ross is a size 36 and refuses to go to a size 38. He walks every day for 30 minutes and running around at work, but it's seriously hard to lose it, but trying hard to cut out bad bits, but so hard. Ross, it's the food. I don't know what your diet is, but they always told us at Slimming World, and she was absolutely right, and Adam the plumber will tell you this, it's not so much your exercise. Exercise is very good and we should all be doing exercise. It's the food you're eating. Do you use a lot of tomato sauce? Terrible. You know, it's a lot of processed foods, and even when you're cooking yourself, you know, you have to remember, you know, if you start putting sauces on things like that, that vastly increases the calories. It's what you eat, and I don't really have much of a problem doing my exercise now because I've been doing it for a while, 4 months now. I've been going walking, hour and a half a time, but I slipped into bad habits with my eating again, bread and. Not so much crisps really. One bag occasionally. I'm not eating loads and loads of crisps or anything like that. And of course yesterday, you know, I went into Hotel Chocolate to get my aunt some biscuits. Of course, I came out for some chocolate as well. Caramel bars. Oh my God, they're delicious. 3 for £10. Caramel, and you get 2 bars in each one. Oh, I just opened that packet. I'll have one of the bars. Nope, not possible. Caramel chocolate slabs from Hotel Chocolate. Absolutely delicious. I rang up my nephew yesterday. I said, I've got some chocolate for the children. He said, oh, what is it? Caramel. I said, I've got 4. There's either one for Evie and one for great nephew Harry. Right? Do you and your wife want one, or you're not doing chocolate at the moment? And he was absolutely right. And his comeback to me was, will they make it up here? Possibly not. Can't have it in the house. Biscuits, mustn't have it in the house, dear. Andy's put on 2 stone over lockdown. Don't worry. I mean, do worry about that, Andy, but you're not the only one. So many of us. Me, about a stone. He thinks the bike idea is brilliant. I'd take one up if offered to me. Used to love cycling. You could, if you haven't got a bike, Andy, and you find that scheme, perhaps it doesn't available in your place, you can often get like a second-hand bike for 30 quid. That's what I've got up in the caravan, and it whizzes along. You know, but on the other hand, Lincolnshire is very flat, so we haven't really got any hills to go up. But it's okay, you know, for that. 30 quid I paid for that, was just sitting outside someone's house. Bike for sale, £30. My nephew went and bought it for me. You know, brilliant. Gary Ross loves driving when it's raining and you drive past cyclists splashing them with the puddles, or you horrible sod. Mixed bean car. Have you been car washing? Oh, white cars and black cars are the worst ones, aren't they? They really are. Morning to Alan Russell. Good morning, Alan. 23 likes we've got now. Oh, let's show you Peter's pictures there. What waist size and weight are you, Chris? Okay, funnily enough, I weighed myself this morning. Very disappointing. I've gone up to 13 stone 9. Waist, I would imagine 36 or 38 right now. I would imagine 36 or 38, maybe even 40. Very disappointing. It's all round my tummy. All round my tummy. I was out an absolutely delightful walk last week with great nephew Evie, great niece Evie, great nephew Harry, and my sister and her husband. We went for a long walk and we did some couple of photos. And there's one particular photo of me, and I've got this blue T-shirt on, and I'm smiling and happy. But this stomach is doesn't even look like a stomach. It looks like a blooming something hanging around my waist. You know, it's so difficult. Did I say 26 likes? Did I? Oh, thank you. It was 26 likes. Only 3 more likes, and we get the pictures up there. Thank you for correcting me there, Jason. I'll have a bit of correction off you now and again because you don't normally do it. You know. It's just the people who moan constantly. Oh, you did this. Oh, you did that. Peter Wright was out again this morning. Oh, he missed the date on something. It was straight on the Facebook. Oh, you've made an error. Do that once more, and I'll take you off my Facebook. Already your Facebook messages go to spam, Peter Wright. Did you know that? I don't get them. They go straight into the spam folder. I don't even see them. Because you became that much of a... And you can't text the show either. You've been blocked off that and all. Yeah? You must, if you're a complete and utter pain, then that's what happens. I'm sorry, Peter Wright. And why haven't you sent me £2 this morning? No, I'm not even going to mention you until I get £2 off you. Oh, by the way, I found some coloured card. Yeah, well, that's made an improvement, hasn't it? Not really. Look. So I thought, let's have a little bit of a green card in there. No, doesn't work. Look, you can't see it, can you? Look, put the black in. And that works. So we might stick with the black after all. Look, you can see that now. Doesn't work with the green. Black card matters. There you go. Who would like this wonderful... What a beautiful colour that is, isn't it, eh? I love that colour. Good morning, Michael Pullman. Hey, I see he started again. Miserable old git. Well, that's an insult, that is. I think you can get a time-out for that. There you go. Time-out for stupidity. 24 likes. Not lying now. John Aitken's put on a stone since lockdown. He's 36 waist with jelly belly. Not happy. Serious. I'm going to show you. I don't care. Look, it's here. It's all. There you go. Look, it's all here. There, you can see it. I'm not going to hide it. I did push it out a little bit then, admittedly. You know, if you're a little bit fat, then you can hold it in, can't you? But it gets a point where you can't hold it in anymore. I actually think that's something to do with the problem I've got here as well. The stone increase. Oh, it's terrible. I hate it. How can Facebook messages go to spam? They just come up Facebook anyway as normal. Incorrect, Daniel. Look into it. You can select people and put all their, you can have their messages go straight into spam. Okay? Incorrect, Daniel. Have a look at that. How do you make messages go straight to spam? And once you've done it, that's it. There's no going back. Well, there is probably a way of undoing it. But I do that now with annoying people now. I just can't do it. Can't deal with them anymore. Just get rid of them. Pull your shirt up. Oh, Ross. Oh, you're married, you are? God's sake, you're as bad as some of the messages coming through to me on my chat on my dating app. I'm married, but that's all I'm saying. Shocking state of affairs, Ross. Always thought you were straight. Well, you're a dark horse, aren't you, my love? Asking to look at my body. Perv! Perv! Pervs on this channel, boys and girls. Mandy, there's a perv on the channel asking to look at my body. Perv. Shania, your message. There's not many people where their messages on my Facebook go straight to spam. There really isn't. It's like 3. And Peter Wright's one of them. The more annoying you get, the more places you will be blocked from. I'm telling you that now. And the very last thing that you'd get blocked from would be the channel. So be very careful you don't get that far. You've already lost 2 lives. Yes, Mandy. We got a pervert on here this morning, Mandy. Ross Patel, supposed to be married with children, wants to look at my stomach. Perv. No! Oh, now he comes back. Look, you're too old for me. Bit late now. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny, Mandy? When you turn them down, they turn against you, don't they? Have you noticed that? Right. I always thought you were super skinny. I think not really. I wasn't ever skinny. Not really. Not skinny. Let's do another couple of stories there. Talking of bikes, a cycle thief leaves behind a brutal but brilliant message after stealing bike. I love this story. Now, a lot of people have their bikes stolen. My manager at Central Station had his bike stolen. But this particular story, a Dublin cyclist has gone viral for leaving a brilliant message behind when they stole a bike. But they didn't take any old bike, according to the note. They were simply reclaiming what was rightfully theirs. Passers-by in Smithfield were very amused by the handmade sign that was taped onto the railing, sharing photos of it on social media, reports Dublin Live. The pictures quickly went viral on Twitter and Reddit as people revelled in the drama of the stolen bicycle. The message, written in bright orange ink, reads, "If you're looking for the grey bike, I stole it back. It was mine." I love it. I love it. Photos and serial number to prove. So long, sucker. Ha ha. Loser. Loser. Where are our losers this morning? Paul and Lou. They are our losers. Losers. Many people applauded the person for recovering their bike and pointed out that karma was clearly doing its thing. One person shared a snap of the message proclaiming "Good morning" to this sign in Smithfield and this sign only. And someone said the sweet taste of justice. Good on him. Good on him. Isn't it horrible when you get a bike or something like that stolen from scumbags who just take stuff, don't they, from you? Horrible. I'm so glad he was able to do that and get his bike back there anyway. All my message things have got a little bit stuck there. Thank you. Facebook messages on the Facebook Messenger system, Daniel. Okay. Jason, when I get timed out, I call that tea break. Sounds better. You're going for a tea break. I like that, Jason. Jason, I like that very much. I will try and introduce that into my soul. That's 2 good things you've done for the show today. Wow. Wow, that's very good. Ross Patzell's, he's going now. Ross is going now. Ross is going now because I've turned him down. Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. First of all, he wants to see part of my body. I refuse him. Then he has a go back at me and says I'm too old for him. And then he goes because I've turned him down. I mean, how sad is that? Gosh, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. It really is. Anyone else want to go for a tea break this morning? Chop, chop. Well, if you don't want a bike, how about a nice car? Those chaps that are into cars on here, what about a Bugatti? Bugatti. Is it a Bugatti? Yes. Do you want one of those? A Bugatti? In this morning's Daily Mail, bespoke car maker Bugatti has made a return to the electric car market after an 89-year hiatus with the launch of a 75% scale toy replica of its famous Type 35 racer. Wait till I show you a picture of this piece of beautiful machinery. The not quite full-size modern incarnation of the Type 35, which won the 1926 Grand Prix World Championship, is not intended as a road-going vehicle despite a price tag reaching £53,000. The toy costs more than a full-size Nissan Leaf, Europe's most popular all-electric car, is very on-brand move for Bugatti, which often flogs cars for the north of £1 million. This is beautiful. I'm not a car person. Believe me, I'm not a car person. But this is just beautiful. Stand by for picture. Come on, who wouldn't want that? Oh, look at the colour. The colour of that. And you imagine looking underneath that bonnet. I bet my nephew would like to have a look under that bonnet. See how it all works. I suppose a car's a car, is it? I don't know anything about them. I just push the pedal and it goes along. Wow. The Baby 2 is a rekindling of the original Baby, which was made by the German company's founder, Ettore Bugatti, in 1926 for his 4-year-old son, Roland. The original Baby was a half-scale replica of the Type 35, and a total of 500 were sold between 1927 and 1936. The last time Bugatti made an electric car was when it produced the Type 56, and now uber rare model, which was last manufactured in 1931. But it's basically a toy. It's got the base one, the cheapest one, has got a 1.4 kilowatt battery pack, which wouldn't take you far at all, would it? In expert mode, apparently, it has 2 settings, novice or expert. In expert mode, the battery's packed, full might is unleashed, and a 5.4 horsepower propels the car to just 30 miles an hour. Oh, how beautiful is that car? I mean, it really is, isn't it? I'm not really into flash cars like Porsches or Lamborghinis or anything like that. But a classy car, I'd class that as a classy car, along with sort of Bentleys and Rolls Royces, things like that, wouldn't you? Michael needs more popcorn. Well, pop out and get some, my darling. Go and get some popcorn if you want to join us there. Okay? Stuff you then, Chris. If you feel like that, nothing from me, super chats. Oh, I think you need to go for another tea break, to be honest, Peter. There you go. Enjoy your tea, my darling. Now, don't put too much sugar in that tea, my love. Think of your weight. I'm only being caring. Think of your weight there, my love. Think of your weight there. Another tea bake. Peter's got for another tea bake. We got 26 likes. What did I say? 26? I've forgotten now, Jason. Do correct me, Jason. Was it 26 or 27? Was it 26 or 20? I think it was 26, was it? I can't remember. Let's show you Peter Wright's photos while he's not here, because he's been tidying up his room. There we go. Look, there is me on the screen. There he is, adoring me in all my glory. A selection of pens there. I must say it's quite neat there. He's obviously taken those bits off there to do a bit of cleaning. Lovely carpet. Was that from the 1970s, that carpet, my love? What a lovely carpet that is there. But it does, I must say, that looks very clean. That is the same colour wall, incidentally, Peter. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't answer back at the moment, can you? That is the same colour wall as I've got in my living room. That's quite tidy, isn't it? Quite a tidy little room there. Yeah, there we go. It's certainly tidier than mine, I must say. I'm not a particularly tidy person. Yeah, I like things. You wouldn't see this room here. What a mess. I mean, it really is an absolute... Do you want to see? Do you want to see? I'll have to move the camera. Right, you ready for this? Look at this. Right, I'll just move this camera down there. Right, look. Can you see everything over there? All on the floor. Stuff. Just stuff everywhere. Look. It's an absolute mess in here. Absolutely. And I have great difficulty doing a tidying up and all that. It just bores me. Like, why would I be tidying up when I can go and prepare another radio show or another TV show, you know? There we are. Good. Thank you for your likes for that. I've also got a little video to show you here. Excuse me. Little video to show you here, which I must have warned you finishes suddenly. But one of the ladies up at the caravan sites, up at the caravan site, she's created this beautiful outdoor bar in her garden area, which looks a little bit like a sort of Punch and Judy type affair. And she hasn't got like expensive. When you see this, don't be breaking into it because there's no like expensive spirits or anything like that. Just a few glasses and a couple of bottles of beer as she's got in there. But have a look at this. That's my sister there as well. There's my sister on the left. Look what she's created. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it? That's one of my neighbours there. She's such a nice lady. Unfortunately, it stops there, but you get the general idea there. She's got lights in there. The lights aren't on. You can see them trailing across the front there. But how talented must you be to create something as beautiful as that? As you could put a couple of curtains up behind there and do Punch and Judy shows for children, couldn't you? Invite them all round and charge them. Of course, charge them, of course. £5 per head, I think is very fair, don't you? So there we are. Beautiful. I just wish I could do stuff like that. I mean, I don't have the patience. This is the problem. A lot of the time I don't have the patience. Okay. Good morning to Carl, one man and his Sprinter van. Good morning to you. Thank you for the message there. Now, does that mean you want to come off the weekday ones? That's no problem at all if you want to come off the weekday ones. Okay? Anyone who wants to come off the weekday list, that's fine. Just let me know there. And I'll be happy to do that. Okay. Right, so that's that. No Thatcher's cider. No, there's not much drink in there, is there? You can't really leave drink in there, unfortunately. Yeah, where's Yin this morning? Yin's not here, is he? Poor Yin. Where's Yin? I think it's a lady boy. I get this feeling that Yin is actually a lady boy. Yeah, well, I mean, mind you, are you into that sort of thing? Are you, my love? You know, I don't know. Each and every one to themselves. Who am I to criticise anyone else? Have you ever heard me criticise anyone else on this programme? I don't think so. Amazon. Want your shopping delivered for nothing? Amazon are getting in there. They've already got this like supermarket type thing going on in the form of Amazon Fresh. But you've had to deliver that. You had to pay for it. Well, in the mail again this morning, supermarkets face a fresh challenge after Amazon announced that Prime customers can get their food shop delivered for no extra charge. The Prime subscription at £7.99 a month offers free one-day delivery on the wider Amazon website and access to film, music and television streaming. But now the service will include a 2-hour delivery. Thank you, Mr. Sprinter Van. Appreciate your message. Appreciate that. The Prime subscription, $7.99 a month, offers free one-day delivery on the wider Amazon website and access to film, music and television streaming. But now the service will include 2-hour delivery slots from Amazon Fresh as part of an attempt to capitalise on the booming online grocery industry. No need to go to the shop. From today, Amazon offer only applies to Prime members in London and the South East who spend more than £40, so I think that would include me here, I'm not sure. But the firm said it would expand its free delivery to millions more customers around the UK by the end of the year. Shops that come in under £40 would be charged a £3.99 delivery fee, which I think you'll find is a little cheaper, isn't it? Isn't it like £5 for the supermarkets? Customers will be able to access between 12 and 15,000 products online compared to 40,000 products in Ocado, so not so many. Shoppers in 40 postcodes in Surrey and Berkshire, here we go, can also book a 1-hour slot for $3.99 or get same-day delivery. Amazon released their second quarter results on Thursday. Investors have seen the share price rise by around 60% this year because, of course, everyone's been shopping everything online. I swapped over to Amazon a few years ago. I wonder if I can get that now. I wonder if I can actually get that. Shall I have a look? Amazon Fresh. Let's have a look. Amazon Fresh is now free with Prime. Please request an invitation. Okay. Please request an invitation, it says there. Okay. Notification. I have requested an invitation. Do I see what happens there? Whether or not I get... yeah, I don't think I'm on it yet. Free delivery is in high. You've got to request it. So there we are. Got to request it. So I've requested that, and I'll let you know what they come back with shortly. Okay. Amazon is marginalising us Northerners. I think what happens is they... Peter writes, cleaning. He can't be bothered with the show. Well, don't clean too much, Peter. You'll have nothing left. It looks clean enough to me. I don't think you need to do any more cleaning. You could change the carpet, I suppose. I mean, that carpet, God's sake. I mean, where did you get that from? Is it like from a jumble sale, the carpet or something? I haven't seen a carpet like that for like 30 years. Gosh. And perhaps a little bit of, do something with the paint on the door. It's all over the place, isn't it, dear? But very clean. Oh, he's got DAB radio there, look. He's got DAB radio. Do you keep your boxes? Is that an electric toothbrush? Right, what else have we got here? 10 to 10, are we? Amazon. That's the Amazon thing there. I don't know if you'll be trying that. I don't know. I might try it. I don't know. Gummy bears. Do you ever have gummy bears? Daily Mirror story. I'm not keen on those. I think they're Haribo and sweets like that in the packet. Never have been keen on those. Great nieces and great nephews like them, but I've never been keen on those. Gummy bears is one of those type of things, isn't it? Well, it says in the Daily Mirror, a number of people have recently stumbled across the horror stories that have been shared in the Amazon reviews section for sugar-free Haribo gummy bears, and they can't stop laughing, it says here. It says, have you ever had sugar-free Haribo gummy bears? Something that I've not had before, I must say. If the reviews on Amazon are anything to go by, you'd have to be pretty brave to try them. Apparently, they're not good. The product no longer appears to be available online, but before they stopped being sold, hundreds flocked to the website to share their own experiences of eating these sweets, which they claimed came from the depths of hell. They were that bad. While the bears might have looked innocent, bears do look innocent, don't they? It's like that cat sitting on your lap now. How innocent and happy does that cat look? You stroke it, don't you? Stroke it. And then for no reason at all, it lashes out and bites you. Why do they do that? Why do cats do that? But they were made with a sugar substitute called lycosine, which contains the sugar alcohol maltitol. The ingredient is safe for most to eat. However, when consumed in large amounts, it can cause gas, bloating and diarrhea, something which is evident in the Amazon reviews. A man named Joshua gave the sweets 1 star and posted a particularly graphic but amusing review comparing the aftermath to an iconic scene from Game of Thrones. Joshua said, have you ever had these gummy bear sugar-free things? I sit here writing this review at 4 a.m. from my porcelain throne, a fixture you will all become too familiar with if you choose to eat these cute little bears from the pits of hell. I had to eat a pound of these little sweets after Manchester City must have thought they were playing American football the other week and lost to a team of Arsenal scrubs. And it goes on. Like a slow build-up of a Martin Scorsese film, those bears were waiting for their baptism scene to destroy my insides. It started with the cramping, very akin to doing 1,000 crunches and then being forced to hold the 1,001st crunch indefinitely. Then came the initial run, which opens the proverbial floodgates. He says, I'm over 30 and I'm beginning to wonder if these bears know that and want to send me back to the can for each year I've been on this earth and to make me wonder why I've ever been born. This is how bad it was. In between gastrointestinal bouts of pressure washing the inside of my toilet, I lay in bed feeling as if someone was about to punch me in the stomach. I'd explode, turning the walls of my bedroom into a... Oh my God. He added, eat these if you dare, but be forewarned, they are not to be trifled with unless you want your toilet to be a staging ground for a repeat fecal rehearsals of the Red Wedding from Games of Thrones. Another review by a shopper reads, I thought the things people said about sugar-free gummies were exaggerated. What a fool I was. I write this in the hopes that future generations will break the cycle and never have to live through what happened to me in the harrowing hours that were to come. That night I lay awake in bed, sweating, farting profusely and unable to sleep because I had to run to the bathroom every few minutes. The stench was incomparable to anything I've smelled before. It was like a nuclear bomb had gone off in my bowels. What a horrific thing they are. Sugar-free gummy bears. I mean, you can understand, sometimes when you eat perhaps a foreign meal, not that there's anything wrong with it, but we might not be used to the particular spices that they use, and you have an upset tummy. But gummy bears, you wouldn't think they'd be anything of a problem, would you? Sweets or something like that. That carpet is 39 years old. Well, it's very clean. It just looks a bit dated, Peter. It looks a bit dated. It's the sort of thing that you could cut a piece out of and put on the top of your head, really, couldn't you? To replace, like my bald head here. Perhaps you could send me a little bit of your carpet. It'd be quite nice to put on my head there. Daniel liked M&S yogurt gums back in the day. I think I had those, Daniel, actually. Yogurt gums, from what I remember. Yeah, I think I had yogurt gums. John doesn't like Haribo either. One of those few sweets I don't like. Do you know what else I don't like, John? The way that ice cream is delivered to us now. I used to like it wrapped in a piece of paper. A square block. I don't like things like Magnums and that thing wrapped in this like cellophane-y, silvery... It just seems a bit unnatural and very processed to me. You get a bit of ice cream that we used to buy, and it would come in a piece of paper, wouldn't it? And there would be a freezer thing in the newsagents. Again, you used to have some of these different ice creams in there, and lollies and things like that. One of the things was an ice cream. It was just a block of ice cream wrapped in a paper, and you'd get that, and then the man behind the newsagent would give you a cone, wouldn't he? A square cone. And you'd happily pay your money, go out with the cone and the ice cream, you'd take it out of the wrapper, put it in the cone and eat it. That, to me, was a nice thing. That, to me, is a nice thing. Peter lives with his mum. Does she work, Peter, your mother? Has she got a job? I hope you look after your mum. Most important person in possibly your world. Certainly was my world, was my mother. Jason put some AstroTurf down. Yin could bring the horse as well. AstroTurf. Fake grass. Oh no, I don't think so. Fake grass is absolutely gone. Fake grass and flake flowers. Funnily enough, you mentioned your mum there, Peter. It's my mum's birthday on Saturday. And I'll be going down to the grave on Saturday. And on her birthday, I always go down there with a birthday cake. Seriously, I go down to my mum's grave with a birthday cake and a flask of tea every year. This year she would have been 90, I think, this year, my mum. You look after your mother. Man's doorbell. So your answer to that was mind your own business. You really are an idiot, Peter, aren't you? Eh? I'm going to time you out once more, and next time you do it, I'm going to block you on your channel because you're just so stupid. It's unbelievable. Really. I'm fed up with it. Fed up with it. The next each stupid remark you make, I'll just block you from the channel and you're gone. That's it. There's no going back once that's happened, you know. And emails, you won't be able to contact the show at all. Sick of it. Same birthdays. Are you 90 on Saturday, Joe? Joe, are you 90 on Saturday? Probably not, are you, my love? Doorbell. Secret doorbell ringing. Now, this was happening to my nephew's doorbell, actually. In the Daily Mirror, doorbell cameras are becoming popular as one of the more affordable options when it comes to home monitoring technology. Has anyone got one of these? I've got loads of cameras now all over the place. The camera begins recording anytime someone visits your home. You don't have to ring it. It starts recording as soon as it sees someone. By the time you've rung it, I've already got you for 10 seconds. I'm watching. The cameras begin recording anytime someone visits your home, and some even link to your phone, like my one. Now I can bring up my my caravan camera here. Do you want to see it? Bring up my caravan camera. It's so easy. It works, and they work very well. I've got the Ring ones. There are other brands available. Or I can show you my back garden. What do you want to see? Just show you outside the caravan at the moment. Switch to go. So it says tap to go live. So you just hit that there, and there it comes. Oh, hang on a minute. Streaming error. That was good, wasn't it? Oh, it's gone wrong. Ah! Hang on a minute. Where are we now? There we go. There it is. 9:55. So that was it. Why isn't the streaming error? Come on, work. There it is. That's live from the caravan at the moment. There you go. It's good, isn't it? Took a little while to come on. Or you can see my back garden if you want to. Back garden, that's got it on there as well. Back garden. And I think someone was asking me about these the other day. What am I doing? I'm doing it wrong. Oh, we are. Back garden. There, back home garden. So this is my garden at the moment, out the back there. There you are. That's just down below me there. Good, isn't it? Very good. A very good high quality picture, and you can zoom in and out as well. Really good ring that is, that one. It says a doorbell ringing in the dead of the night is enough to spook anyone, but one homeowner in Australia had every reason to feel creeped out when he checked the camera to see who or what was at the door. It's very strange and mysterious. Very strange and mysterious. It says footage uploaded online, and Michael Pullman will be aware of something like this. Shows the camera begin recording an empty porch before the long, hairy leg of a huntsman spider reaches across the screen. I've seen spiders crawl across my bells and wasps coming towards them. Wasps coming towards my doorbells. The terrifying looking spider, known for its speed on the hunt, slowly comes into full view. We need this with a bit of echo, don't we? The terrifying looking spider... Oh, where's my echo? Sub and main. There we go. Try that. Here we go. Ready? The terrifying looking spider, known for its speed on the hunt. I said hunt with a H there. Slowly comes into full view as it completely covers the camera, and the footage is enough to give any arachnophobe nightmares. It was uploaded with the caption, "Old mate kept ringing my doorbell at 2 a.m. when the user said he had become desensitized to the spiders after previously catching many others in takeaway containers to put outside." Well, that's good, isn't it? He doesn't kill them. Puts them outside because, as I said the other day, I don't think huntsmen are poisonous, but they will bite you. They will jump. I said jump. They will jump and bite you. When one person asked, he said, no, huntsmen aren't poisonous. They're just big, creepy looking and fast, which is even more creepy if you're trying to get them out of your house. They just hang around and eat bugs. Well, go and find some bugs somewhere else, please. Not in my house. Good morning to the delightful Heidi Young. Morning, Heidi. Heidi is in the house. One moment. Heidi is in the house this morning. Good morning to you. We carry on. There we are. Don't let me just scroll up. Heidi's there. Morning, Heidi. Heidi, I haven't found anyone to put my poll up yet. I'm going to have to ring a TV person up, please. Or I might just walk around the site. Like, Sylvia, no, wouldn't she? Sylvia is queen of all caravans. She, can put a poll up for me. I look forward to a poll going up. If Rachel was here now, she'd put all little pictures of spiders, wouldn't she? Good news for Holby fans. Oh, yes. They've started filming again. Although we have had it back on the telly for a while. This is a story from yesterday. Holby City has resumed filming. Yeah, baby. I'm so glad some of you recognise the tune as played on last week's Tuesday Music Round quiz. Quiz tonight, 8 o'clock is quiz time tonight. It's all ready to go. I only did it yesterday. Do you want to know some of the questions? Do you? I can't tell you what the questions are. That would be cheating. It would be like I was giving my morning viewers preferential treatment. And you get preferential treatment in the morning, don't you, to everyone else who watches at night. You know that. You do know that, don't you? You know. Oh, I'm so much looking forward to the next James Bond film. It's No Time to Die, aren't you? I can't wait for that to come out. I really can't wait to follow that. I did feel sorry for the poor lady who had her phone stolen on the telly the other day. Stacey Solomon. Did you see that? Did you see that on the telly? Oh, dear. And then there was that vile person, that bloke. Did you see the bloke who did the anti-Jewish stuff? Wiley. Did you see him on the telly Friday? Wiley, his name was, wasn't it? Oh, I don't know. I also feel really sorry for that poor cat that has tested positive for coronavirus. Cat. Holby City has resumed filming after the long hiatus caused by the coronavirus pandemic. The long-running BBC drama... Oh, BBC. We get down on one knee in that holy word. BBC. Because I'm a BBC person. You know that, don't you? After my recent appearance in January on BBC Look North. Yes. The long-running BBC drama paused filming in March but has now restarted with the cast and crew working on a special episode that sees the hospital gripped by the present health crisis. Excellent writing. Can't wait to see that. What's happened there? Oh, do you know that an advert went right across the story then? How annoying is that? The special episode will see the CEO, Max, she's an excellent actress. She plays one of the doctors in Doctor Who, Jo Martin. I like her. She wrestles to keep the hospital in control and her staff safe as the virus takes hold. Rick, played by Hugh Quashie, he's good. He's been in it for years, Rick Griffin, then goes head-to-head with Max in the explosive return for the medical drama. Although it's on at the moment, I think what we're seeing is stuff that has been filmed a while ago, and that's about to be replaced by the new stuff. The production team have developed new safety protocols to ensure the actors and crew will be safe on set. This is, if you don't know who Jo Martin is, if I show you a picture, you'll know her straight away, because she's in a lot of stuff here now in the UK, and she's a very, very talented actress, and great. I mean, she plays a bit of a nasty... She plays a bit of a nasty CEO of the hospital. That's Jo there. You recognise her from Doctor Who as well. If DJ Chris is still watching at the moment, I'm sure you can see that there. All right, but that's Jo Martin. Her character in that is severe. She's quite harsh, but then she has a soft side as well, which we see, which is quite good. Anyway, it's been filming again. Kate Oates, the head of continuing drama at BBC Studios, says it's with great pleasure that we open the doors at Elstree to welcome back the exceptional cast and crew of Holby City. We've got some gripping stories to tell as we explore the lives of our characters have been irrevocably changed since the start of the pandemic and how our heroes battle against the odds, come what may. But now here it says the show is set to return to air later this year. Well, it's on at the moment, isn't it? Unless it's finished again, is it? Is Holby on tonight? When is Holby on? 1 minute. When is Holby back on? 1 second. Let's just have a quick check of that. Well, I understood it's been back on for a couple of weeks, so I don't know why this story is saying that. Anyway, I'll continue to read what it says in the Daily Mail. It says the show's set to return later this year. Well, it's already back on. But the episode duration will only be 40 minutes, which is slightly shorter than before, presumably because they just don't have time to do it, I suppose, because they're so far behind now. And in the Daily Star, that's reporting as well. Holby City fans are furious. After the show announced a huge change in their schedules, show bosses revealed the filming has started up again on set. However, viewers are fuming as they also announced that the running time of each episode is being reduced to 40 minutes instead of an hour, which is a great shame. Whether that's something to do with the way it's being filmed, I don't know. I hope not. I hope they're not going to just keep it down to 40 minutes. I understand that perhaps they're a little bit behind with stuff, but it's such an excellent programme. The trouble is I talk about Holby City often, and most people don't seem to watch it, do they? I don't know why that is. Okay. Michael Pullman. I hate huntsmans. It's like a walking nightmare when you need a flamethrower to protect yourself. There you go. Michael don't even like them. And he's Australian. He's in Australia, hates those spiders, snakes there. One of my mates, he was a DJ here, one of my very good friends, Simon his name is. Whenever he goes to move a box somewhere, he finds a blooming snake curled up in the box. How do they get in? He said he's always finding snakes in his house, in various boxes and things. Do you get that, Michael? You know, just imagine that. We can't imagine that here. We don't have snakes running around in people's houses here. I've never heard of it anyway. Except the idiots that go out and buy one. Why would you want to keep a dangerous snake or a spider in a tank? Oh. Yeah, my mate, he was moving some CDs the other day, and he picked up the box of CDs, took the lid off. The lid? So it's got under the lid. So how did it get on the lid? Took the lid off, and wrapped around his collection of CDs is a blooming snake. God's sake, dear. Blah, blah, blah. 1 moment, please. Let's just scroll down there. Mandy thinks of all those spiders that have wiped their willies across their face while you sleep at night. Oh. Do they have them? Do snakes have willies? Oh, Star Trek's back on October the 15th. Is it? Are you sure about that date, Chrissy, baby? October the 15th. I'm going to put that. That is so important to know that. That's going in my diary, darling. Oh, look, it's Michael Pullman's birthday on Saturday the 10th. That's a Thursday. You sure about that date, Chris? You better be right. Star Trek Discovery. There we are. Thursday the 15th of October, that is. That'd be round like that, wouldn't it? We'll be in second lockdown by then, you guarantee it, eh? Scrolling down. Heidi, the electrical shop in Barker's in Coningsby may be able to help. Won't be cheap, though. We could try. Oh, do you know where I could try, Heidi, actually? In Tattershaw. There's the shop there that fixed my computer. He fixes tellies. I bet he'll know someone in there. He'll be able to help me. I'll take a drive round there next week. That'd be easy. And he didn't rip me off for doing that. He fixed my computer for 75 quid. It's good, isn't it? 75 quid. Very reasonable. What's his name? Oh, God, what's the name of that place? It's opposite the Co-op. You know that little bit of like triangle that you drive around and you poke the cop and tax saw just a row. Silas, something like that. Silhouette, Silas, something like that. I think it's called. Can't remember now. She's invited me to the page. Thank you very much. EastEnders has been cut to 20 minutes. Yeah, for some time. I think it's to do with the restrictions on all the filming and all that, as far as I am aware there. Okay. Good. We'll do one more story, then we'll do today's bingo tickets. Sorry, raffle tickets. Okay. And then we'll do the our daily bingo game. Now, if you've got a toothache, get it looked at. Please get it looked at. Right? In the metro this morning, a mum of 4 has spent 5 months in hospital and nearly died twice after a toothache developed into an infection on her brain. Gosh. This lady, she's only 35, she's not old, says her personality changed completely and she suffered memory blackouts and found it impossible to walk after the routine dental problems spiraled out of control. Doctors traced bacteria causing the infection in her brain, which also affected her heart and liver. Back to a small tooth abscess she discovered last December. Gosh, Rebecca thought it had been successfully treated. Oh, she had it sorted, or she thought she did. Rebecca thought it had been successfully treated at the dentist in March this year, but became concerned when she started to feel strange. I became really uptight, really anxious and quite emotional. I thought it was having a mental breakdown, she told the Hull Daily Mail. And she's from East Yorkshire, lovely part of the world. She was taken to hospital where scans showed she had developed growths on her heart, liver and brain. After losing her ability to walk, she was transferred to the neurological department at the hospital, a trip she says she has no memory of. Wow. It just shows you, doesn't it? She left the ward finally after a long period of time, 6 stone lighter than when she was admitted 5 months earlier. She was in hospital for 5 months. Oh, can you imagine the boredom? She's continuing rehabilitation at home and has been reunited with her children but still struggles to complete everyday tasks. That is shocking, isn't it? But like I say, you know, if you get anything like that, check it out. The dentist, anything like that. Very dangerous, really. Very, very dangerous. Good morning to our Retro Restore. Martin Butler is in the house. Morning. Morning. He's like the daddy of YouTubers. Martin Butler. He's got more viewers, tens of millions of more viewers than anyone else. Good morning, young Martin. Michael Pullman, you've got to be careful of snakes. They like to sneak inside and hide inside pantry, under fridges. If you leave shoes outside, they'll hide in them. No thanks. I don't think you should be in Australia, Michael, to be honest. Civil TV repairs. Civil. Is it Civil? Civil TV repairs. Thank you, Martin. That's where I'll go. Didn't rip me off that time, so I'm sure he won't rip me off again. Brilliant. Naughty word there, Gary Ross. I don't know if we should have that word there. Let's take that off there. Right. It's raffle ticket time. Who wants a raffle ticket? Oh, gorgeous ones. Oh, gorgeous ones. Oh, look, it's my BBC Radio Lincolnshire pen. Have you got one of those? That was my recent appearance on BBC Look North. And my many appearances on BBC Radio Lincolnshire, where I'm still being played out now. Here we go. Raffle ticket time. Maureen, 137. And then after this, we'll do the birthdays. And then after that, our daily bingo. What's the prize of a daily bingo? An extra raffle ticket for you to go in to win either the fridge magnet or the stickers. We now give you a choice of winning either a fridge magnet or the stickers for those people that have already got magnets, okay? Peter Wright, 138. Jason Hughes, 139. Gary Davidson, 140. Michael Lawrence, 141. Diane Jebb, 142. Joe Woodruff, 143. Mick Davenport, 144. Andy, 145. Michael Parman, 146. Excellent. Joe's got a pen. See how quick that's come, Joe. Excellent. John Aitken, 147. Blah, blah. Morning, Mari. 148 for Mari. Mari, did you win the raffle yesterday? I can't remember now. Haven't you won something? It went in the post. I'm sure you won something, didn't you? What did you win, Mari? I think you might. Did you win the raffle this week? Can't remember now. It's gone. It's gone from my sad, lonely, pathetic head. Just a reminder, gang, those of you that apply for your raffle tickets by email, you won't be able to do that as from next week because I'm going to use the time to play a game of bingo at the end of each show. So you'll have to be either in the chat box or text, okay, at the end of the show when I say, does anyone want a raffle ticket? They're the only way you'll be able to get raffle tickets. Some people are abusing the system a little bit there, I'm afraid, and that means it's mucked it up for everyone else. People asking for raffle tickets when they're not even watching the show. What's the point of that? Why do you think I give out the raffle tickets? So that you are tempted to watch the show. You know, people on holiday. I had people, and I sussed them out. People had set up automatic emails to ask for a raffle ticket. How did I know this? Because sometimes there'd be no show on, right? There'd be no show on at all, and you'd still got the request for a raffle tickets. That's a bit odd, isn't it? Oh, you won the raffle. Excellent. No, I don't think so. And Mark Bowles the other day. What about Mark Bowles the other day? Was it yesterday? Where is he this morning? He's not here. So he comes on the screen yesterday and said, "Oh, I didn't play the bingo last night. Did I win?" Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? I'll tell you what we should do. This is what people want. I know this. Not everyone. Some of you are here for the fun. Some of you are actually here for the fun, right? But some, all they want is a prize. That's it. That's it. So what I could do, if you want, I'll tell you what, don't watch the show at all. What I'll do is I'll give you a bingo ticket. I'll print it out, play the bingo ticket myself for you. And if you've won, don't worry, I'll automatically send the thing in your post and you won't have to do anything at all. The blooming cheek of some people is unbelievable. It really is. No, the tickets and the bingo are for the people who want to sit there and play them. It's like you know, it's like, I don't know, getting your shopping from Sainsbury's or something. You know, just want to sit there, don't want to order it, don't want to pay for it, don't want to leave it the house, don't want to go in a shop. Can it just arrive automatically and we don't have to do anything at all? I don't think so. Put a stop to that from now. Shania, thank you, Shania. Ticket number 149 for Shania Steele. Gavin, ticket 150. Oh, so you lot have swapped over now anyway, haven't you? That's not everyone. Not everyone. What a blooming cheek. Murray won the raffle there. Gary, have you asked for a raffle ticket? I haven't got a... Did you ask for a raffle ticket, Gary? Miss Ross? Don't know if you asked for a raffle ticket. It's funny you should say that, Gary, with the... you couldn't make it up, Mick. Every morning you're there, Mandy. You know how it works. With the raffle tickets are, say, thanks for watching, here's a raffle ticket. Not... There was someone on holiday once, I can't remember who it was now, in America or something, still made sure he got the request ready for the blooming raffle ticket. For Christ's sake, it's a fridge magnet. It's not like £10,000, but to see the word free. Say free, quickly. Like the Costa Coffee free giveaway last year. Hilarious. Right, anyone else I've missed out the raffle tickets, please speak now. I'll just do the birthdays and then I'll check back and see if I've missed anyone out. Happy birthday on this Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday, look, how unprofessional. One moment. There you go. There was a little white door in the frame there. Happy birthday on this Tuesday, the 28th of July 2020 to Ali Tamplin. Ali Tamplin is 39 years old. It's about time you changed that Facebook picture of yours. Jesus, that's 20 years old now. You don't look like that anymore, love. You know, honestly, these people on Facebook, they choose a little picture when they were pretty and young. Not me, dear. You got white warts and all on mine. Hello to Slavo Volek. Good morning to you. Lovely picture there of you sitting in a swimming pool with those tiny little trunks on. Happy birthday. David Hitchin today is a young 70 years old. Good morning, David. Happy birthday. Gary Hyde today is 53 years old. Theo Williams. Good morning to you, Theo. Happy birthday. Louise O'Connor. What a beautiful dog sitting next to you there. Happy birthday to Louise. Susan Grove. Happy birthday, Susan Groves. Kevin, little Kevin Del Valda, 48 years old now, my little skinhead friends. Happy birthday to you. Sky Barry Moed, 42 today. I work with him. Black Cap, hello Sky. And Sean Kennedy, good morning Sean. A big happy birthday to you as well. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Twice, coronavirus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All birthdays done. One more raffle ticket to give out to Mr. Gary Ross. 151 for Gary Ross. Did I miss anyone else out? One moment, please. Ross Herndine. 152 for our Ross. Ross Herndine, 152. Rossi Baby, Mari, and Simon Steele, 153. Blimey, these came to me late, didn't they? Simon Steele, 153. Gavin Bass, we've done. I think we're there now. And then it's Shania, isn't it? Excellent. Excellent. Okay, boys and girls, that's it for the main part of the show today. Now, gang, it's time for our daily bingo. It's our daily quick game of bingo for your thorough entertainment, boys and girls. You should have received a little bingo ticket on there. You are now on our daytime list. Okay? If you received a bingo ticket today and you can't play daytimes normally, please let me know and I'll take you off the daytime list. You won't be taken off the Sunday list, though. No problem at all. If you could just send us a little email there saying, please take me off the daytime list. I've got to remove, today I got a message from Kaz, or Mike Reese-Ponto as well, wasn't it? Mike Reese-Ponto. Let's write that down now. Ponto. And was there someone else? I think that's it, wasn't it? Two, Kaz and Mike Reese-Ponto asked to be removed, which I'll do for you at the end of this, so you won't get that tomorrow. All right, my loves, but you will, of course, remain on the Sunday night one. Okay, so have a look at your bingo tickets, gang. Eyes down. Here comes the bingo board. Oh, yeah, baby. Are you standing by? Ready to play? It's bingo day. Sorry? Hang on, I haven't put the proper game up there yet. There we are. And select a game. Here we go. Eyes down. Carl, thank you. That's Carl Sprinter. Lovely. Thank you. All right, eyes down. Here we go. 5 and 2. I want a poo. Yeah, who wants a poo? Go on, go and have one now. All on its own, one little duck. Number 2, quack. 6 and 7, 67. Blah. All the 5s, 55. All on its own, little number 4. 2 and 7, 27. Oh, hang on. There's motion at my caravan. Warning, intruder alert. Chris Reardon's caravan. Intruder alert. I hope I won't have to sound the alarm. I can set off an alarm on my caravan from here, you know that. If there's any dodginess going on, which there isn't usually, to be honest, but there we are. Tap to go live. No, it's the wind. It's the wind. It's okay, everyone. Don't panic. I know you was concerned about me. Nope, nothing happening there. 2 and 7, 27. 8 and 4, 84. Blah. 80, blind 80. 6 and 8, 68. 2 and 6, 26. Where's my Fran this morning? She working? 1 fat, morbidly obese Chris, number 8. 4 and 5, 45. Is it going to rain today, I wonder? 1 and 7, sweet 17. Ah, Chris Reardon. 4 and 7, 47. 2 and 9, 29. But all the ones, legs 11. 70, blind 70. 6 and 2, 62. 1 and 4, 14. 1 and 6, sweet 16. 30, blind 30. Top of the shop, blind 90. 50, blind 50. 3 and 6, 36. 20, blind 20. 2 and 1, 21. 6 and 4, 64. 7 and 6, 76. 5 and 3, 53. 60, blind 60. All Mick's getting excited now. 5 and 7, 57. We can muck about a little bit in the morning as well. I don't normally muck about on a Sunday night, but with this game sort of thing. I mean, if I want, we could have a break here if I wanted to. Make Mick Davenport wait now, because I know he only wants a couple of numbers. Two fools fall in love. Let's have another number. Unlucky for some. 1 and 3, 13. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. I can't do this on Sunday night. They get so irate. My sister's one of them. Ow, why can't you just read the numbers? We're trying to play. She moans. I can't do this on a Sunday anymore. Muck around like this. We can during the week though. 4 and 9, 49. 2 and 5, 25. Boris's boudoir, number 10. 4 and 8, 48. 1 and 9, 19. 3 and 1, 31. 7 and 5, 75. Those numbers are not coming up, are they, Mick? 6 and 3, 63. Oh. 6 and 1, 61. Buh. 4 and 3, 43. All on its own, number 9. It's at this point, the bin men on the Isle of Wight stop at this point just to play this game. You know that. 5 and 6, 56. 6 and 9, 69. 8 and 2, 82. Quiz tonight. Quiz night tonight, gang. 2 and 3, 23. 3 and 5, 35. All on its own, number 7. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Woo, woo. 1 and 2, 12. All the 6s. Let's click those fingers, baby. It's clickety click. Yeah. 8 and 7, 87. 8 and 6, 86. 5 and 4, 54. Oh, Shaune only wants a couple of numbers now, look. Blah, blah. 4 and 1, 41. Did Mick Davenport say he only wanted a couple of numbers? Hang on, I don't think he's right there. Let me just check his ticket. I hope you're not lying, Mick Davenport. Mick Davenport. Where is he now? Oh, I can't see you on here. Or maybe it only goes down so far, I think. Where's Mick Davenport gone? Miss Hobbs there, Terry. Yes, no, I can't go as far as you, Mick. I think you need more than a couple of numbers on there, Mick. 4 and 1, 41. 3 and 8, 38. Oh, I see. You need 11 numbers. Oh, so you had that amount of numbers. I see where you are now. 3 and 8, 38. 4-0, blind 40. 8 and 1, 81. 6 and 5, 65. All on its own, number 6. 3 and 4, ooh, 34, Shania. Look, you only need a single number, darling. Will it come up? Who knows? All on its own, poor little number 5. But, oh, Shania, so close. 7 and 3, 73. 8 and 5, 85. Oh, Diane only wants one number now. And Michael Lawrence. Wow, look. It's all happening. All the 3s, 33. I'm so excited. I seem to be wetting my knickers here. A little pool of water has appeared of wee just on the floor down there. Seven and 1, 71. Blah, blah. 2 and 8, 28. Alan only wants a single number now as well. Aha! 1 and 8, 18. Who's got it? Number 18. I'm sorry, gang. 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. Oh, Shania's got to go to church in a minute. Come on, who's got the extra raffle ticket? La da da da. That could be an instrument, couldn't it? Come on, hurry up and claim. I ain't got all day. Hello. We don't claim? Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Oh, Shania's going to walk there. Take an hour and a half. Very good, Shania. Exercise is good, love. Don't forget, gang, if you win and don't claim, you come off the list. Continuing on for a win, boys and girls. 5 and 8, 58. We have another winner on 58, boys and girls. Let's bring up the clock once again, and you have 1.5 minutes to claim. Yeah, baby, who could it be? Come on, someone hurry up and claim. I ain't got all day. Yeah, baby. Michael Lawrence has claimed bingo. Yeah, Mikey, baby, you've won. Yeah, and his numbers are... how do you know if you've come off the list? The bingo tickets stopped coming. The bingo tickets stopped coming. Okay. That's an automatic thing. Someone doesn't claim and I haven't pushed the button to stop it, then you come off the list. You do know the reason for that, don't you, Joe? It's because of that. Like, people win and they're not there and it holds the whole thing up. So to stop that happening, they're not there the next time. You can just go back on it, no problem at all. It's not a punishment or anything like that, because that person is then likely not to come back again, you see. It's an automatic thing that happens there. Right, Michael Lawrence's numbers: 5, 6, 14, 17, 20, 30, 36, 47, 53. Last number 58, 61, 65, 73, 81 and 85. Michael Lawrence, baby, you get an extra raffle ticket today. It's going to be a good day for you, Michael Lawrence. Do you know what, Michael Lawrence? I reckon even if you're going to be so lucky today that even if you go to Tesco's and some nasty, disgusting person sneezes in your face, I reckon you won't get coronavirus. I think that is a true fact. You're going to be so lucky today that, yes, you won't get coronavirus. Yeah, the only way you'd know is when we get to the next game and suddenly you don't get any tickets. And then you would say, where's my tickets? And I can say, oh, you're not on the system. I'll put you back on. But then it's too late. All right, first time bingo winner for Michael Lawrence. Ticket number 154 for you, Michael. Michael Lawrence, ticket number 154. There you are, lovey. Yeah, make sure you know that number, 154 there, darling. Okay. Well done, Michael Lawrence. Another little bingo game. It's quite nice having a little game at the end there. That's better. That's better. That's better. Okay, boys and girls, thank you very much for joining us on the show on this Tuesday morning. Back with you again at 8 o'clock tonight for the quiz of the week. I hope you've been listening to the show today. I give you some good clues for some of those questions. I even gave answers there. I gave answers. You know, this song, does it sound a little bit like Tell It to My Heart, like Taylor Dane? Or I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly? Or Diva by Dana International? Or Why the Fool Falls in Love by Diana Ross? Does it sound like any of those? See you tonight at 8. Have a lovely day. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye now.